Cars.co.za.
You wanna know who I came with? Do you wanna be famous? You just want the Lambo so you can go fast. You just want the money, man. You just want the cash.
I don't know what it is about cars, but cars always fascinated me. My name is Nolan. This is my 2011 Subaru WRX with a little bit of a twist. So we changed from the EJ25 engine and we did a build for a V8 twin turbo Lexus engine. See, they be moaning about the hard times, One day I saw a Subaru on the road and I was like, I have to have one day. And not knowing much about the cars, I knew it was all-wheel drive, it was mostly used for rallying and things like that, but that was about as far as my knowledge of Subaru went. And I always just had this idea in the back of my head that these cars are so expensive and I'll probably never be able to afford one. Until one day I was actually looking at buying a car. I was browsing through the internet and a couple of cars came up, and when I went to go view the cars I got disappointed a few times, and on the verge of giving up looking for a car, basically I thought, let me just check out if there's any Subarus available, and that's how I came across this one. What made me decide to do it was the fact that Subaru doesn't have a lot of support in South Africa. Everything for the Subaru engines and stuff has to be imported and things like that. It adds on to almost double the cost of what you would normally pay if things were already in the country. And unfortunately we don't have that luxury over here, so that was my reason for shifting. Don't get me wrong, I love the EJ engines. If I could afford to keep one, I would get one again, definitely. But for now, this one just made more sense for me, and also the uniqueness of it that made me want to go this route. It's a 3UZ Lexus engine. There was an option of going with the 1UZ as well, but because not a lot of people use the 3UZ, I thought it would be a good thing to make the car more unique as well. So that's why I opted for the 3UZ with the VVTs. It's basically a stock Lexus engine that's in there at the moment, still closed, hasn't been opened up. And then we just slapped on two GT3582 turbos, running 0.6 power boost at the moment. Nice low boost setup to keep it safe for now. Built some headers, custom headers for it, downpipes from the turbo straight out to the side exits on the front of the car. It was going to be like a NA build, and then having issues getting the exhaust to the back of the car, we decided to go with the twin turbo setup and bring the exhaust out the front of the car. Well, my biggest challenges in the build was basically just getting the engine to fit into the car. My goal for the car was actually to keep it all-wheel drive, but unfortunately the all-wheel drive setup that was in the car, the gearbox sat too far forward, which would have meant that if I had kept it I would have had to change the front of the car, extend the front of the car, which I wasn't prepared to do. So the biggest challenge for me was just getting the engine to fit inside the bay and then mating up a gearbox to it. What it entailed was stripping everything out, making some modifications to the subframe. I had to build my own gearbox mounting, I had to build my own engine mountings. The subframe had to be customized in a way that it had to be dropped and cut in certain sections. We had to fit a different sump to the engine as well. That was like the major changes that we had to do, and then also the radiator had to be shifted more to the front. So we had to cut a little bit of the car away in the front, but nothing that would change or alter the car really, so just to make some space for the radiator. I never got the opportunity to like own a car from like a young age, but I learned to drive at a young age, and that was also one of the things that kept me going where cars is concerned. And then I actually studied mechanical for a little while also, just to try and get enough knowledge on it to obviously be able to get by with this kind of stuff. And I had some cousins as well that was into racing and things, and I'd always be with them, being the one that never had a car back then, always just watching them race, and you know, just the excitement building up, and for one day when you can buy your own car and things like that. So yeah, that's my happy place, so to speak.
Thanks very much for watching. If you've just watched this video but you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, you absolutely should do that immediately right now. Click the subscribe button. It's a good idea for a bunch of reasons which I actually don't have really a lot of time to go into, but it's good. It's a good idea. Excellent. Thanks for watching. I said that already.
Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.